Recently I realized that I had forgotten to teach my children any nursery rhymes when they were little. And at first I felt like a really bad mother. And then I started thinking, I don't know, some of them are kind of weird. For example, a rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. Now, there's a lot more to that, but do we need to know a whole lot more? And I'm the type, I don't care about someone, what they're doing or what their occupation is, but I would warn the other 2 fellas in the tub to watch out for that candlestick maker. You never know what he's up to. And then we have Wee Welly Winky. Runs through the town, upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown. So what's going on here? Is this a small child running around at night by himself? Or is this a full-grown man with a wee winky? Either way, I don't think it's good. And then we have Jack and Jill. Everybody knows them. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So I don't know, you kind of have to stop and think, what's wrong with these children? They can't walk up and down a hill, ever. Seems like when Jack falls, I'm okay with that. When Jill falls, I don't know why that pisses me off, but it does. And they're going up there for someone's hydration needs. So the people in the village are probably like, Jack and Jill, we need water. I think you're old enough. No, they're not. So, and they probably come back. We all know what happens. Jack's probably holding his head. Jill's limping. And like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Secretly looking in the pail to see if there's any water in it, which there's not. But yet they keep sending them. So I'm not sure who's more inept here, Jack and Jill or those fools that keep sending them. They can't do it. It's not in their wheelhouse. You're all going to die of dehydration if you keep sending these 2 bumbling idiots. And then we have the little old woman who lives in the shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She made them some broth without any bread and whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. So she's basically beating these children and not feeding them properly. And did she miss the class at school about birth control? And speaking of which, now that I mention it, no one ever seems to mention where's the father of the shoe? He had to be around at some point. Did he just bail on these people? And they're living in a shoe? And the next one is kind of happy. It's, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Well, I'm not really sure what kind of party this nursery rhyme group is having, but I think I want to be there. They're having a good time. Either weird things are going on or they think they're going on. And this one, when I was even a kid, it was a little bit like, this disturbs me, and you'll see why. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater. Had a wife. Had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Okay, I have a couple of thoughts on this. The first one is, if he's so good at eating pumpkin, Why is she trying to leave? The second one, and more disturbing, is he's holding his wife hostage in the shell of a fruit. And we're all singing about it to our children. Of course, I didn't, but everybody else was. And the last one is a song, and it's called This Old Man. Okay, and it goes, this old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give your dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. All right, we have that. And then we have this old man, he played knick-knack on my shoe. Okay, I'll give him that. And then we have 3. He played knick-knack on my knee. Now, I'm not really sure what knick-knack, paddywhack is. But I don't think I like that. And then we have 4. He played knick-knack on my door. I mean, I've never called it that before, but there is an opening there. So this guy, what is he doing? He's running around town playing knick-knack, paddywhack on everybody with his dog, and that's the other thing. I mean, is he giving the dog a bone? Or is he giving the dog a bone? I'm not sure. I think we might want to call the authorities about this guy. Or maybe even better, here's a thought. If Wee Willie Winky's a full-grown man, let's hook these 2 up together and they can run around and wreak havoc. Anyway, that's all I've got for you all tonight. Thank you.